Loud, loud, and confident is what having Mars and Leo is all about. It's about the confidence that you have to express your true note and to make it known to the world what your message is and leaving a legacy and impact on humanity as a whole. In this video, I'm going to be discussing the meaning of Mars and Leo in the birth chart, and then I'm going to be pulling an oracle card from the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck by Kyle Gray to give some spiritual guidance as to how to navigate this lifetime if you have Mars and Leo in your chart. So the very first thing about this placement, Leo is ruled by the sun. It all is all about our ego. It's all about how we come across to the world, the light that we shine on the world. So with Mars and Leo, there is this very strong drive to be somebody, to be significant, to be known, to be recognized. There's a very strong need for recognition and acknowledgement because Leo seeks the attention from the audience. It checks in like, how am I doing? Or look at this and watch me do this. Just watch me. It's a very Leo phrase. Um, there's also a very strong drive to create something in some way, whatever you define as creative in some way, shape, or form. Um, if you have this placement, your passions and desires are incredibly strong. You have very strong desires that just pulse through you in your life. Um, you have a sense of reason, but you're also into risk taking. So as much as you are reasonable with the actions that you take, you're not afraid to go big. They have strong ambitions and they go after them with authority and power. These strong ambitions that you have are very strong, incredibly potent. And so you want to take the lead. You want to be the one in authority. You really hunger for power. Loyalty and admiration can be found in love and relationships. That's what you give, and that's what you expect in return. If they feel humiliated or shunned or ridiculed, they will act out, they will express themselves. They act from their heart. They wear their heart on their sleeve. They have a very strong ego when it comes to the actions and the words that they say in reaction to certain things. They can also be fairly self-righteous. Um, there's a dynamic element to this. There's a love to play, love and express who you are. The more than Leo people are also very generous. There's a very strong generosity of spirit that they want to give out into the world. They're full of life and big-hearted to be around. That's certainly true of Mars and Leo. Is that they're big-hearted. Leo rules the heart. They want to be completely adored, completely loved for who they are. They want the attention to be placed on them. They want to give from their heart. They want to express what their heart's true calling is in this lifetime. They may express themselves assertively and passionately. They may have confidence and a strong willpower. Now, if you have this placement, you do want to be aware of being dominating situations, controlling situations, rebelling, but also overindulging your ego. Um, being overindulgent when it comes to expressing your ego, and therefore acting selfishly. So you seek a partner who responds correctly to your desires. That is certainly true. You want a partner who supports your heartfelt desires and helps you along your own way. So, in what way is what you are doing making a positive impact on others that may need to be taken in consideration? You have a lot of self-confidence when it comes to taking action. That is certainly true. That self-confidence is very strong with you. There's a desire here for you to be recognized. by your efforts, for your efforts. You want to be in roles where you can be creative and show your leadership abilities. Your aspirations reflect your desire for recognition and accomplishment. So the things that you act upon reflects this very, very strongly. You want to make an impact on the world. You have a desire to connect with others in an authentic, meaningful way. Um, it's important that you honor both your desires and those of your partner. Pleasure and playtime is really your strong suit. Now I'm going to pull a card for what does somebody with Mars and Leo need to know for their highest good. So this is the card that I'm pulling, and let's see what the card is. So my question is, this is giving guidance for what Mars and Leo people need to know for their highest good. So my question is, what does someone with Mars and Leo in their chart? What does someone with Mars and Leo in their natal chart need to know for their highest good? And the card is Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Moving on current challenges, focus on what you desire. This is so perfect because Leo is all about what you desire. And so this is a very, very positive and accurate card for Mars and Leo because they have this very, very strong, heartfelt desires that they want to express and go after. Um, and being an alchemy, turning lead into gold, taking something so small and minuscule and mundane and turning it into something grand and wonderful. That's what this card could indicate. This card is about moving beyond challenges and really thinking about what is your destiny in this life? What is your purpose in this life? And going in that direction, graduating from the challenges that you may face in your life, turning very negative experiences, very downtrodden, very dark experiences into positive things, turning lead into gold. So, how can you use your magic to really produce great things in life? And another really, really key thing with this card is that where attention goes, energy flows. So if your attention is focused on the negative and focused on the all the sad, bad parts of the world, that you're going to manifest that. But if you're focused on the positive thing, if you put your desires and intention on that positive feature in your life, that'll be manifested, that will grow in your world. So focus on what you want to grow, focus on what your heart authentically wants, focus on what your desires are. That is really the message of this card and what Spirit has to say for you. So thank you for watching this video. My next video will be on Mars in Virgo, where tuning to the details, being very meticulous, being very precise, can really be very effective. And efficiency is a huge part of that. I'll talk about that in the video. But for this video, you can utilize the features such as the like button, subscribe button to get more videos like this and to put it out so that more people find this content that they may enjoy. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.